Welcome to CIOtv. I'm your host, Mike Stockwell, and today we're joined by Francisco Salguero with Salesforce. Hey, Francisco, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Well, we're excited to have you on with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about your role at Salesforce and a little bit about the organization?
Absolutely. So my role is in digital acceleration. So I work on the digital transformation team, which is under the public sector of Salesforce. So my job is to work with agencies and basically trailblazers, those that are trying to modernize, digitize their agencies and really move forward with the Salesforce platform. That really is not only just the number one CRM today, but it's really leveraging its public sector solutions to build, pre-built solutions for the, public sector in general, both local, state, and federal agencies.
Thank you for that. One of the questions I like to ask all of our guests is, how did you get your start in IT?
So, as a lot of folks in today's, I'd say in this current, I don't even know if I'm Generation X anymore, but really it's about when I was in college, I actually needed to make some extra money. And I really worked in a telecom startup organization. And so this was during the telecom and dot-com boom. So really my initial thought in going into the workforce was not IT, it was actually in psychology. But as I got into the startup organization, I had the opportunity to really get more in depth into what IT and computers. And really, I wouldn't say I really discovered it. Sometimes I say I fell into it, as we many do, because I had the opportunity to just work on all aspects of IT, from pulling network cables to actually developing applications and systems, and then moving on into architecture and more depth enterprise type solutions.
Was when you look back, was there a certain catalyst that really stuck out to you during that time that really made you want to continue in IT?
Absolutely. For me, it was to being exposed to computers and information technology was a new area that I had not really thought about. And back then in the late '80s, early '90s, it was just getting started, truly getting evolved. And so as I got out of high school, went into college, I wasn't thinking about it. But for me, when once I got to be hands-on, start developing code and seeing how things worked, it just came, almost felt natural.
Yeah, that makes total sense. One of the things that I read through on your pre-screening was around the philanthropy efforts of Salesforce. Can you talk a little bit about the one-to-one that Salesforce is a part
Sure.
of?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things I loved about Salesforce, even before joining the organization. The 111 model, really, it's about providing back. As employees, we always get the opportunity to really give our time back to the community. So since joining in October of last year, I've had the opportunity to work in food banks, provide time mentoring, as well as giving back in the products that the Salesforce has. So it's 1% of the company's equity, 1% of its product, working with nonprofit organizations, and 1% of the employees' time to give back to the community. And for me, that's a great thing. So you're actually able to take time out of our schedules and make sure we carve out specifically to give back.
That's outstanding. I know that that's something that is very near and dear to my heart, and to see as an organization across the board giving back is so important and just outstanding. Well, it was another great conversation that we had here today, and some great content for our viewers. So, Francisco, thank you so much for being a part of CIO TV and sharing your story.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. Well, that's a wrap, and we'll see you next time on CIO TV.